Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hi,
Hi, everybody.
I think
Welcome
my
to
net
Lift
is
India.
so low.
Yeah, it is. Technology has its advantages and also its bad sides. If
Yes,
your net
of
is
course.
slow, it really creates a problem. So, welcome to Lift India Filmotsav World Cine Fest 2020. We are here with the team of the feature film 47. We have the directors, the two directors of the feature film. Uh, it'll be great if you can introduce yourselves to our audience here, sir.
Uh, Ahmad, you say first, please.
Thank you for your invite. I am Ahmad Otraghchi, one of the directors and screenwriters of 47 movie.
Mr. Alireza, how is it that generally we have a film which is directed mostly by a one person? Uh, so, what is it that prompted you to have this joint effort to have two directors for one film? How did this come about for this film?
We were students in art studio in Tehran, and after that, we being friends, and we speak too much, and we think about something and in the one way, and we decide to direct one.
Mrs. Sulmaz, please translate. I think this is better.
It's better, Mr. Solmas.
Good. No, he was just good. I think it was just obvious. Yeah, you understood?
Yes. Yeah, we understood. Yeah. That was very clear, in fact. So it is good that you have such a chemistry that both of you understand each other and the thoughts. So do you also do the writing for the script together, or that's one person scripts and the other person takes it more into the visual medium and takes it on the direction mode?
No, writing lasts for 1 year, and both of us work at it.
Okay. And how did you come about this title 47? I mean, it's a very unusual title for a subject in a film like this. What did
Uh,
47 signify here? It is only related to the age, or it has something more?
it's related to age and related to middle age. Middle age is important for people. At the middle age, they over the bad things, good things, and they can solve everything. But women in Iran and in this story cannot. They can't solve problem with husband, people, and friends, everyone.
Okay. Um, so it is primarily about what can you briefly, because to our audience who was here in India, for them it'll be interesting if they hear from the director's mouth what the film is all about, very briefly. I mean, in a very short span.
Ahmad, you say, please.
خانم اعتماد شما لطفا ترجمه کنید که من بتونم راحت‌تر صحبت بکنم، چون اینجوری فکر میکنم بهتر باشه.
بفرمایید.
سوالشون رو میفرمایید، من چون متوجه لهجهشون نشدم.
Could you please I have lost the connection. Could you please repeat your question?
Yes, Solmaz, the question is, I want the director to say a small brief of the film for our audience here to understand what film that we are talking about, the story, the essence.
یه توضیح کوتاهی میخوام راجع به داستان فیلم برای کسایی که این برنامه رو میبینن.
داستان فیلم, yes. Yes.
حالا من میخواد یه بخششو به انگلیسی بگم یه بخششو به فارسی بگم ولی به نظرم شما ترجمه کنید بهتره فکر میکنم سلیس‌تر باشه
خوبه که به انگلیسی بگیم.
Our movie about violence against the woman and we wanted to say that violence isn't just physical but can be violence in words or looks or behavior. And our opinion is the violence doesn't belong to one social class, for example, to poor people, but can exist in different social classes. This is the subject of 47 movie. 47 movie wants to say about violence against the woman.
Okay. Sahitya, you would like to pose a question?
Yes, I would like to ask one question. It's a generalized question, actually. A lot of Iranian filmmakers, actually, a lot of Iranian films, they focus on human emotions, and the way they bring out human emotions is much better than a lot other cinema that I've seen all across the world. Why do you think this is the case with Iran, especially?
متوجه بگم.
I can't
Focus on
understand.
emotion.
No,
I
I
can't
can't understand the
Solmaz.
question.
که بیشتر فیلم های ایرانی بر روی احساسات انسانی و زنها تمرکز داره. فکر میکنید دلیل این چی هست که همچین اتفاقی افتاده؟
به خاطر اینکه خب شما اگر بهشون بگید به خاطر اینکه احساس میکنیم که این اولا که یک موضوع جهانی هست ولی خب این رو توی منطقه شرق و به خصوص خاورمیانه بیشتر میبینیم خشونت علیه زنان رو به شکل‌های مختلف و طبعا دغدغه خیلی از فیلمسازان میتونه همین باشه به همین دلیل هم در فیلم‌هایی که بر موضوع قصه یعنی موضوع قصه و همینطور میشه گفت محتوا متکی هست میتونیم این موضوع رو بیشتر ببینیم به خصوص تو فیلم‌های ایرانی یا فیلم‌هایی که تو منطقه خاورمیانه ساخته میشه.
He says that most of the films that are making in East Asia parts of the world is concentrate on the subjects that is the worry of human emotions, and because we have some problems and issues in this part, and then we decide to have most concentration on this concept in most of our films, and you can see in other countries of this part of the world as well, not just in Iran.
So what made you choose this subject, this particular subject? Why this subject and not anything else?
این به خاطر خانم اعتماد لطف
بگو علیرضا
شما فقط شما لطف کنید خانم اعتماد چیز کنین ترنسلیت کنین بهتره. ببینید این ایدهش به خاطر اینه که ما هم تو همین جامعه زندگی میکنیم و تناقضات و پارادوکس هایی که در قبال زنان وجود داره رو میبینیم و فکر میکنیم که این یک چیز دستوری نیست. این قصه ها از دل مردم در میاد و خود مردم باید سعی کنن که این حالت و این ریاکشن ها رو عوض کنن. این به خاطر همین طبیعتا این قصه ها اول از همه به چشم آدم میاد. وقتی یک کسی که میخواد هنر خلق کنه یک مظلومیت یا یک ظلمی رو میبینه اولین واکنشش اینه که سعی کنه اونو به تصویر بکشه و ما هم همین کارو کردیم.
He says that we just searched in heart of the people, society of Iran. We can see this in ordinary life of people in Iran. and most of the time we want to just make films about the real people and some bad behaviors that you can see, and it's better to just show them to the people and they can get familiar with this situation. And this is our responsibility actually, to just make films about this kind of social issues, and we can do something about people awareness mostly.
So, have you do you find space or place to screen this film in Iran?
Yes, now it is screening.
It is screening there. All right.
Yeah.
Which is it shot on a digital camera? The film?
مینی الکسا.
الکسا مینی.
مینی.
Alexa
اونم
Mini.
به خاطر اینکه
الکسا
سبک باشه خانم اعتماد، و چون که ما دنبال کاراکترهامون میرفتیم، نمیخواستیم که اونها تو قابهای پوستر مانند باشن، احساس بشن مخاطب.
Because of the best emotions, we wanted to have something like a Steadicam, and this was better to follow the characters in the film.
Yeah, precisely. Yeah, because there's a lot of movement. I mean, throughout the film, it's a maximum movements are happening, and I was just wondering how you have covered it. I mean, which camera have you used to gather all that the visual, which is very interestingly shot. Most of the time, the characters are in a car, and you have shooting with the rig on, I assume. But how many days did you shoot for this film?
How many days?
Of shooting, film shooting.
Days.
About 40 days.
40 days.
And how much time did you spend on post-production for the sound designing?
7 months.
7 months. Yeah, it's
Yes.
very visible in your film because your film has a very strong sound design. Do you realize that?
Thank you.
It is.
Thanks.
Yes, thank you. We have 4-month pre-production, and our shooting is 40 days, and post-productions 7 months or 8 months.
Exactly, it's obvious. One can see that post-production because I'm the kind of sound design the film has. We can relate that it would be must have been in your post-production. Did your edit take maximum time or the sound designing?
Edited and sound design 3 months or 4 months, and editing 2 months and 3 months.
Exactly, because it's obvious in your film. Because when we see a film, what really strikes us is the sound design of the film. It's amazing. It's one of the best sound designs that we've seen in a film. You should compliment your sound designer.
Our sound designer, Ramin Abu Sidq, is one of the best sound designers in Iran.
See, it's obvious. I don't know who the sound designer is. It's obvious. It sees. I mean, one can make out in the film. It's so obvious. So, congratulations, Sahitya. You want to ask anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to know that when you do your pre-production, do you guys also take out time to rehearse with your actors? And when you are shooting, you guys take a lot of takes, or is it very organic and very in the moment kind of performances?
متوجه شدین؟
No.
میگن که شما خیلی تمرین داشتین با بازیگرا یا اینکه این حس درونیشون در زمان همون بازی ایجاد میشد که طبیعی در واقع بازی میکردن؟
جفتش بودش. ما حدودا 1 ماه با بازیگرا تمرین میکردیم، اما بازیگرا تو خود کارم روز به روز با کار خیلی بیشتر شدن و چون بازیگرای اصلیمون کسایی بودن که در طول 6 ماه آخری که فیلم نامه رو
The main actor and actresses were just with us when we were writing the script about 6 months, and other thing had some rehearsals, just shooting it, and also I think because they are all famous actors and actresses. This is my own idea.
All right. So thank you very much for joining us on this online conversation Q&A with the for the film 47, and we really
Thanks.
wish you. I think okay, we have him back here, so I'll just wish him goodbye and all the best. Thank you for being with us and joining on this. Anything that you would like to say on this platform?
تشکر میکنم ازشون به خاطر انتخاب فیلممون. امیدوارم روزی بشه که لااقل تو منطقه ما کسی اصلا به این فکر نکنه که فیلمی به خاطر خشونت علیه زنان بسازه.
He thanks you and the juries of the festival, and he hopes a day that we never talk about violence against women, and this problem has solved forever.
Yes, I fully agree with that, and definitely we have a lot of films, and we continue selecting such films which are touching these kind of issues across the world. I mean, and it's really good to see films like on women issues coming from two male directors who are touching that topic. It's really good to see that that you're
Thanks.
supporting for the women cause. So thank you for being with us, Solmaz. So we'll connect again for the other film. Thank
Shaheen,
you.
yeah.
Goodbye. Shabak khair.
Goodbye.
You say Shabak khair?
Goodbye, Sahid.
No, I said
How do you say
Okay,
bye
bye-bye.
in Iran? Or what do you say for bye in Iran?
Khoda Hafiz.
Khuda
Khuda
Hafiz.
Hafiz.
Oh, Khuda Hafiz. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
bye-bye.